And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Barnes and Siakam will slot in at the small and power forward. OG Anunoby is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. 2 on the clock. The shot's good.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Brunson against Schroeder. Out to Barrett. The shot that time, not on target. Good D by Anunoby. Nobody near Schroeder. Good on the three-point shot. Schroeder's got 5 points so far.
Shooting confidently from long range. Schroeder with a great balance on that shot.
Pass to Grimes. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. It's been a quick start here for Toronto. And here's Barnes for 3. Offensive rebound. The pass to Anunoby. Kicks it to Barnes. To the middle. The Raptors need to get a shot up. It's good from Schroeder on the assist by Pirtle. 8 points for him.
Dennis Schroeder is a bailout artist. Somehow, some way, he makes it look easy.
Greg talking about Jakob Pirtle. It doesn't seem like he gets enough credit for his defense.
I don't think he does. I mean, he's an excellent rim protector and rebounder, and a big man who just takes pride in defending. Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
New York moving the ball around. Schroeder against Brunson. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Brunson, the bounce pass. Here's Robinson. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
Takes a step back. Here's Schroeder. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. The shot's good from Brunson.
The competitive spirit of Brunson shining through. He just had to answer that last shot.
Pass to Barnes. It's stolen by Barrett. It's Randall with the drive. Barrett finds Brunson.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And Pirtle pulls it down. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Leading by 5. And yes, it's good.
OG is a straight-ahead player. If there's room to drive to the bucket, he's going to take off.
Outside for Randall. Grimes passes to Brunson. Here's Grimes. He's guarded by Anunoby. Randall outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Grimes. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Raptors leading by 7. When you look at this Knicks roster, Greg, this is a team that feels it can make a deep playoff push.
And they have their stars. They have tons of young talent. Developing that talent and adding a piece or two should get them where they want to go.
And Anunoby, here we go. Barnes passes to Siakam. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
It's stolen by Schroeder.
That's going to drive your coach crazy. Protect the basketball. He lost focus for 1 second. There goes the possession.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Pirtle with a screen on Randall. And a wide open look for Siakam. The kick out to Barnes. drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Passes it to Grimes. Out to Barrett. Over in the corner, Randall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They need this. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. Scotty Barnes picks one up. The Knicks shooting their first free throw in the contest.
And what you like about Barrett is his all-around game, a versatile guard / forward who wants to keep improving.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage.
The Knicks.
Raptors lead by 11. And back with... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Toronto.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage threes.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. Big men in the floor for him. It's Siakam and Pirtle. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Anunoby, and it's Barnes in at the small forward position. And the NBA looking to reduce the amount of carrying recently. Seems like GA ball handlers had to adjust.
You know, guards can get away with a lot these days, and it's hard for players and refs to make that adjustment. Ultimately, things need to be kept in check.
On the wing, Barnes. And a miss there on the triple. Knicks trail by 9. It's Barrett on the wing. Tries the spin move. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Team foul.
Toronto on defense. They've led by as many as 14 points. And Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge of Barrett's plays with attacking the rim with bad intentions.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. You know, Jalen Brunson, for the NBA at least, is small in stature, but his tremendous footwork enables him to operate inside and out. He says, I've tried to make my game for what I had as versatile as possible. I've got to be crafty. I'm not jumping out of the gym. I'm not racing down the floor in 2 seconds, but I'm going to keep you off balance. Kevin?
Oh, I love his game. David, I know you do as well. Hey, thank you. Stolen by Robinson. Barrett with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. And stolen by Siakam. Here's Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
Good eyes. Pirtle scanning the floor, making a great pass.
Smitty, we know the list of players from Cameroon is short, but very talented.
Yes, it is, Kevin. Pascal Siakam, one of the few players out of Cameroon. Another one, Joel Embiid. That's a lot of talent.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Anunoby finds Pirtle. Now, here's Anunoby. They grab their own miss. Siakam.
Look at the effort from Pascal Siakam on the offensive glass, keeping that play alive and finishing it.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Schroeder against Brunson. And that one's good. Schroeder. And now it's an 11-point Raptor lead. The pass to Barrett. New York moving the ball around. Robinson kicks to Randall. Robinson a screen on Siakam. And Randall throws it down.
That's 250 pounds coming down on the rim. Randall attacking with ferocity.
Siakam passes to Pirtle. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
1:58 left in the first half of the game. Pass to Pirtle. A shot. No good. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Barrett kicks to Robinson. Now, here's Barrett. He's got 8. Such a wide open look. Barrett's got 7 now in this quarter.
29.
Toronto leading by 7. Here's Schroeder. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
And with Schroeder's ability to shoot and drive, he commands the attention of the entire defense.
It's stolen. 1:09 left in the second quarter. Siakam sets a screen for Schroeder. Back to Anunoby. To the wing right side. For 3, Siakam. That's no good, and he's 3 for 5. The Knicks have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That is his first foul of the game. There's 53 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Back to Randall. Pass to Grimes. Cuts off the pass.
And that's a great play on defense there. Forced him to rethink the shot and then able to come up with the steal.
Great hands by OG. Terrific at coming up with steals.
Out to the wing. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Trains the three-pointer. Randall's got 5.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the inside. Here's Pirtle. Passes it to Anunoby. Clock at 6. Schroeder with the ball. Now defended by Randall. Siakam inside the three-point line. Offline from the top of the key.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the game.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Toronto ahead. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. One guy who's been getting it done is Dennis Schroeder.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
They've got Dante DiVincenzo. Hart is out there with Hartenstein. Then there's Emmanuel quickly. And it's Jeffries in at the 3. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
Jake with it. Oh, good on the triple. Now, here's Hart. McDaniels defending. Here's Hartenstein, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
And he just goes from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Here's Hartenstein. Covered by Achua. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Raptors leading by 6. It's Trent on the wing. Defended by DiVincenzo. The pass to Dick. A 3-ball. The Knicks pull it in. DiVincenzo with it. And it's Trent picking him up. DiVincenzo against Trent. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the
For New York, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And he's good on the second. Greg, you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real. The D just sagged off just enough. There's no hesitation on his part.
Boucher with a screen on quickly. To the paint. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Dick passes to Achua. Here's McDaniels. No good with the layup.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Knicks are one of the most efficient offensive teams in the league, and that, of course, starts with getting the right looks. Coach Tom Thibodeau says we know what the value shots are. If you don't have one, how can you help create one? Whether that's attacking the rim, screen off the ball, do things that can help us create the shots that have high value. Kevin?
Yeah, a disciplined approach. David, thanks. Trent passes to Achua. Here's McDaniels. And the Raptors miss again. This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
And it's tied up with that one. Here's New York. They're on a 10-2 run here. Pass to Hart. Now, Quickly. Hart with the screen for Quickly. Trying to find Hart. Gets it to him.
Boucher loves coming up with blocks, and his presence, it was felt on that play.
And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. And for NBA champion Chris Boucher, Steve, his story is one of perseverance.
Yes, it is, Kevin. Homeless in Montreal, Chris Boucher dropped out of high school at 16 to get a job, and that's when he started playing organized basketball. He kept grinding, and the rest is history.
In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Hart kicks to Quickly. 6 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot for the lead, and Boucher sends it back. To the inside, here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Toronto's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. Dick passes to Achua. It's up a 3. Dick can't get it to go. New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. New York moving it around. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
And Jalen McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
So New York ends up going with the new group.
That's his first.
It's stolen by Schroeder.
13 foul. Substitution on the court.
Pass to Siakam. Back to Schroeder. Siakam, a screen on Brunson. Takes it out to Siakam. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
Love the hustle there defensively. Randall staying active and alert.
And And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Barnes and Siakam will slot in at the small and power forward. OG Anunoby is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Anunoby kicks it over to Schroeder. Shot clock at 6. Siakam outside. They shoot again. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. The Knicks leading by 3. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Jump ball.
Anunoby against Robinson. Passes to Grimes. Out to Brunson. And there's the pass to Grimes. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Randall. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Schroeder with the ball. Out defended by Randall. The offensive rebound. The 3 from Barnes. Not going to go that time. Pirtle, the pass to Anunoby. Schroeder looking over the floor. Back to Anunoby. Driving to the basket. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Mitchell Robinson. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
Grimes passes to Brunson. Fires from deep. Good on the triple. Brunson's got the lead up to 4 now for New York.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And stolen by Siakam. Here's Schroeder. And the layup's good off the glass.
Tremendous work inside by Dennis, using every inch of his frame to finish.
Pass to Grimes. A 3-pointer off the mark. Toronto's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Barnes with it. Picked up by Barrett. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Back to Siakam. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
What a game. Tight score, pressure's on. Anunoby showing no fear.
Angle right side. Back to Brunson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. That's 10 points here for Jalen Brunson.
Nerves never show through. Brunson as calm and cool as they come down the stretch.
Schroeder against Brunson. Now, here's Anunoby. Defense right on him. Barnes with it. Now defended by Randall. Pass to Grimes. And he goes in for the dunk.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
It's stolen by Randall. And here we go. The fast break. Brunson's got it. And Pirtle pulls it down. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Toronto. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th quarter. Now, here's Anunoby. Not a lot of room. Schroeder outside. Just 4 to shoot. That's a 2 from Barnes. Takes it out to Siakam. Anunoby has the open look. And again, Toronto no luck. A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
For three, Siakam. Robinson pulls it in.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Brunson finds Robinson. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And Barrett slams it in.
And coming through in a big way, you have to love Barrett there, taking over down the stretch.
And so it's the Knicks with the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another.
All right, DA, thanks again.
seeing a little more of lately.
And you know this league is a copycat league, and right now the trend is about teams looking for size and skill. Big guys who can pretty much do everything. That's the thing about the NBA. It's always adapting and always evolving.
Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. Dinwiddie and Bridges, they're the 2 and the 3. Johnson at the 4 with Claxton at center. And it's Smith in at the point. 3 on the clock. And that one's good for Brunson.
A flashy ball handler at times. Brunson knows how to carve up scoring opportunities for himself.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Robinson. Brunson passes to Robinson. Outside for Randall. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
It's Bridges on the wing. There's the screen by Johnson. And the Nets, another 3.
Oh, productive from back there. Bridges showing the range.
Richard, you got to love how Mikal Bridges rises to a challenge.
A very hungry player, but also selfless. Bridges hustles to be whatever you need him to be. And like you said, there's a lot to love about that.
The last few seasons, the Knicks have had a defensive-minded approach.
And that's been the key for them getting back into the postseason, BA. I mean, they play great team defense and pride themselves on getting stops.
The Brooklyn Nets kind of hit the reset button early in 2023. Dealing away star power, Richard.
Yeah, it was a big decision for that franchise, sending themselves back to the drawing board in some respects. But they got a ton of picks for Kevin Durant. They got a ton of picks for James Harden. So they have set themselves up to be in a very good position moving forward.
Randall, perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Randall's got 5 points.
Yeah, nice play by Randall. He can take up space in there and has great short area quickness.
Pass to Claxton. Back to Dinwiddie. Claxton down low. Robinson defending. Randall, the pass to Brunson. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Grimes. Outside for Randall. Pass to Barrett. Tries again. Goes up on the baseline. Rebounded by Johnson.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dinwiddie.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
For New York, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Right side, Robinson. Stolen by Bridges. Johnson against Randall. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. And here's the fast break. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Smith.
Showing his ability to run the floor. Johnson making plays.
Robinson, a screen on Bridges. Barrett into the lane. The kick out to Brunson. Here's Robinson. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's the break. And here they go. Here's Dinwiddie. It's tipped. Randall outside. It's Robinson, high post. Outside for Randall. Outside Barrett. Fires for 3. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Smith. Bridges outside. Johnson a screen on Barrett for 3. Bridges. It doesn't go for him. And so Randall will bring it up for New York. Here's Robinson. Barrett is screen on Johnson. Back to Barrett. Shoots over Bridges. Out of bounds. Going to be Brooklyn's ball.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
Robinson against Smith. Takes it inside. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Dinwiddie outside. That'll count. No good on the last second attempt there. And still a close game as the first quarter comes. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
Barrett is the 3, Randall the 4. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in a 2-guard. That's the group for New York starting the second.
When you have Randall on your team, you'll space out that floor.
There's the 3. Randall pulls down the board.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
With his size and skill set, Julius Randle can be a walking mismatch.
You put a big man on him, and he will blow right by him. Now, if you go small, he'll drag him to the block. So when Randle is focused and involved, he is a monster to deal with.
Brooklyn trailing. And it's Smith penetrating. Out to Bridges. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Dinwiddie. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, we'll take it.
And there's the call on Dennis Smith. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Inside goes Brunson. Pass to Robinson. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Brunson. Now here's Barrett. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brunson.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection. But you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
The Nets have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Dinwiddie outside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Knicks.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
And the basket is good. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People will work.
Mikal Bridges. That's his first personal.
Calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that
the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Well, Brooklyn's shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Grant, there is some magic here in New York. One of the best home court advantages in the NBA.
Well, BA, you have to think about the history of this building. It's incredible. I mean, when the Knicks are playing even remotely well, this place is rocking.
Now here's Barrett. The kick out to Brunson. And the Knicks hits another three.
Pretty much the second Brunson gets the ball, he's into motion, and that's how it's done.
22-16.
Smith passes to Johnson. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Barrett. Pass to Grimes. Takes the three. Barrett can't hit. Brooklyn's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Oh, got that one up quick. And it's now just a 1-point New York lead.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Grimes, the pass to Brunson. Money from 17 feet out. Brunson's got 5 points in the quarter.
And so effective from these in-between spots. Brunson doesn't need much room to feel comfortable.
Here's Bridges. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Ben Simmons has dealt with injuries, yes, but the mental aspect is also one that he's working on. He said, quote, being assertive and aggressive. I know who I am. I know I need to get to the rim and get buckets, and that's also going to help my teammates and get them going. Brian, they are all about regaining that confidence.
Such a key right now. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Well, Grant, for R.J. Barrett, he pretty much knew he was going to be an NBA player.
Oh, B.A., he sure did. And the #1 prospect out of high school in Florida in 2018. Did his one and done in college at Duke and followed it up with the #3 overall pick. And he is definitely delivered.
And the Knicks with the possession here, following the bucket by the Nets. It's good. Brunson's got 11 points.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
Robinson in the post. Working on Claxton. Randall outside. Outside Brunson. Pass to Robinson. 5 on the clock. There's the drive. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Now it's a 7-point Knick lead.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Out to Bridges. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Fires the three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And Brunson, here we go. For 3, Randall fires in the triple. Randall's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
And you got to have some confidence to fire back like that. Randall with no shortage of confidence. And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Julius Randle has been sensational.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Checking out the group for Jacques Vaughn to start the second half. Bridges and Johnson work as the forwards. Then it's Smith. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Dinwiddie in a shooting guard. And we've heard players asking for more clarity and accountability from the officials. Grant, you think they have a point?
Well, players often ask refs to explain calls. So they also want some clarity from the league whether the refs got it right. And that information oftentimes can help them make the proper adjustments moving forward.
Here's Jeffries. The Nets making their last shot. And he slams it in one-handed.
Woo! Defensive defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easy.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Three-pointer, Bridges. And the Nets, another three.
Just look at those stats from Bridges, and he is feeling it.
DiVincenzo against Dinwiddie. Inside, here's Hartenstein. Out to DiVincenzo. Ooh, stolen by Smith. And now the Nets on the break. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Oh, that's great basketball. Denying them on one end while grabbing points on the other.
Hart with a screen on Smith. Quickly passes to DiVincenzo. Pass to Hartenstein. Shot clock at 5. And here's Hart. Here's Jeffries. He's guarded by Bridges. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Here's Johnson, and the layup is good off the glass.
That's from
Johnson's got 7.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail. I mean, what is there to say about that finish other than, wow?
Despite an unpredictable regular season, RJ, the Nets did make the 2023 playoffs.
Look, they stuck it out and secured a playoff berth. Mikal Bridges was outstanding, but they were overwhelmed in the postseason because maybe they weren't ready for that. But it really shows you how much more development this squad needs.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Timeout called. Brooklyn. Grant, this Nets team trying to set their identity at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, well, with the players they have on the wings, led by Mikal Bridges, they have the personnel to be disruptive. Long, mobile, and switchable. They give you lots of trouble.
A full line change here for Brooklyn. And it's Thomas off the drive. Here's Watford. Up and in on the layup.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Down low. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn.
The vision for Simmons, picking out the right pass at the right time.
New York has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. Outside Finney-Smith. On the take, and he dunks it down.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. The Nets making their last shot. Now here's Hart. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Walker, the open look. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. DiVincenzo pass to Hart. Sinks the tray. Hart's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And the jam by Walker.
And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Boy, he just took advantage and a ferocious jam.
That's what lackluster defense will get you. You deserve to get dunked on with that type of effort.
Now here's Quickly. Pass to Jeffries to the middle. And there's a 3-second violation. So New York ends up going with a whole new group.
Substitution on the court.
Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 19-7 run. Here's Walker, and the jam by Walker.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play, and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Brunson misses. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer, and he'll head to the line.
With a tantalizing combination of size and skill, Ben Simmons has to be a headache to guard. Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
No good on the second free throw. And he misses all three. And so it's Brooklyn with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Randall and Robinson are the tandem inside. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Now here's Robinson. 4 on the clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. The offensive rebound. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Timeout called, the Nets. You know what I appreciate about Mitchell Robinson is his defense and how well he uses his length grip.
You know, he's so good, B.A., at getting positioning to alter shots. And he finds ways to come up with a number of blocks, not to mention how active he is on the glass.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Jacques Vaughn had some advice for the team over that last break. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Grimes' shot is off. The Nets with the lead. That's tipped. Randall with a steal. Here we go. Brooklyn with the board. Outside Johnson. Pass to Claxton. And he goes in for the dunk.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
Here's Grimes. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Robinson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Nick Claxton.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
At the line.
And he sinks the second. Bridges, right side. Pass to Claxton. Smith against Brunson. Johnson a screen on Brunson. The 3, Smith. The Knicks pull it in. Randall's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Robinson on the wing. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie against Robinson. Here's Grimes. 6 on the shot clock. No good on the 3. Smith against Barrett.
New York foul. Quentin Grimes. First personal foul. First team foul.
Smith inside. Brunson defending. Out to Bridges. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And Barrett has got the ball here for New York. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Puts up a deep 3. They get it back. The kick out to Brunson. 5 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. Shoots from 12. Not going to go that time. Brooklyn has got 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Now here's Brunson. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Smith finds Bridges. Back to Smith. A minute 37 left in the final quarter. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Come on, everybody.
They're behind by 13. 1:33 left to play in the fourth. Smith against Brunson. Right side, Robinson. Randall outside. Pass to Grimes. Hook it. And it's Randall with the assist.
Maybe not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
And stolen by Barrett. Here's Grimes. The rebound by Bridges.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself. And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Nets.
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
Yeah, it really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coaches tell you to value every possession.
Here's Brunson, following the bucket by the Nets. Pass to Grimes. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Left side, Brunson. 6 to shoot. Off target at the rim. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. The crossover. Jams it in off a great move.
And guys, that's gotta be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Here's Robinson. Pass to Grimes. From deep three-point range. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stoked.
2K Sports. With Greg Anthony. Well, Greg, both of these teams love to push the pace. Think we're in for a high-speed game?
That's a safe assumption, yeah. I mean, but that'll also make this a serious test of stamina. It'll be hard for them to outrun each other all night long.
So the next starting five. The post tandem, it's Johnson and Claxton. Out in the wings for him, Dinwiddie and Bridges. And it's Smith in at the 1 spot. Pirtle, the pass to Siakam. 5 to shoot. Here's Schroeder. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Instant offense. Dennis Schroeder can fire up his team with that pretty dribble drive.
Dinwiddie for 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Pirtle sets the pick for Schroeder. Down low. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
Well, terrific use of the pump fake by Pirtle. He gets his man in the air, draws the contact. That move is just so effective.
And the second free throw, good. Oh, gee, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Dinwiddie for 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Johnson against Schroeder. Pirtle with a screen on Johnson. The kick out to Barnes. Schroeder dishes to Pirtle. Siakam outside. Lock at 6. Pirtle sets the pick for Siakam. Rebound by Smith.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Siakam passes to Pirtle. It's stolen by Johnson. To the middle. Dinwiddie wide open. And the 3 ball is good. Dinwiddie's got 6 points.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Barnes passes to Pirtle. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Back to Pirtle. Raptors moving the ball around. Anunoby against Dinwiddie. They get it back. The kick out to Barnes. Pirtle with a screen on Dinwiddie. Barnes finds Schroeder. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in.
Well, this is what you must do when you get hit on a field goal attempt, right? Schroeder keeps his concentration. What maturity he's demonstrated these last couple of years.
Inside. Out to Smith. Bridges outside. All alone. That's good on the jump shot.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Indoors, we know Mikal Bridges famously traded for Durant, but it's interesting. Durant was Bridges' favorite player growing up.
Kevin, it's always interesting when there's a connection between the idol and the guy who is idolizing him. But give Mikal Bridges credit. He has come into his own as a star. This guy has proven to be a capable offensive player and is one of the truly legit defensive wings that you have got to plan for.
To the middle. Here's Siakam. Moves back up. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pirtle. Nets leading by 3. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Schroeder against Smith. Johnson sets the screen for Smith. And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
The Raptors have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Bridges against Pirtle. Here's Claxton. Scores off the crossover.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Pirtle with a screen on Smith. Here's Schroeder. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Johnson, the pass to Claxton.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Pirtle with a screen on Bridges. Nobody near Barnes. No good on the 3.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Claxton, and he drives in, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Nets shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
And Claxton drops them both. Here's Schroeder. He has 6. Pirtle kicks it over to Schroeder. Barnes outside. And the pass to Siakam. Drives to the hoop. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
You see the relentless nature when Pascal Siakam decides to put it on the deck and drive it. That is sweet.
And that does it for the first quarter. It's the net. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Barnes and Siakam will slot in at the small and power forward. OG Anunoby is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Johnson the screen. Claxton finds Johnson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Boy, Brooklyn GA did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you take your swings in this league, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to retool, and they still have some good players to build around.
They feed off the energy of Dennis Schroeder, and when he gets these opportunities, he makes the most of them.
Down low. Johnson down low. Siakam's there. Johnson can't get it to go. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Trailing by 2. Siakam, a screen on Smith. Schroeder passes to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
That's showing you that Siakam understands in pick and roll. If I can get myself to open space, I'll get an open shot.
And Smith puts up a deep 3. And stolen by Siakam. Back to Schroeder. Anunoby in the corner. A three-pointer is right on target. Anunoby's got the lead up to 3 now for the Raptors.
Don't lose track of OG Anunoby. He's put in real time to make that jumper legit.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. These days, the ball is in Pascal Siakam's hands. He says it means everything. Being on the ball just gives you a better rhythm. I don't think it's hard. It's just something you grow into. I have those images in my head of where I want to get to. Now, defenses often look to double, and he said, if I played me, I would do that too. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Shot clock at 5. Anunoby kicks to Pirtle. Over in the corner, Barnes. A three-pointer, no good. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. But you know what, Greg? Still working to take that next step. What do you think is his key?
Kevin, that's an easy one. It's going to be perimeter shooting. You know, we get spoiled with all the other things he can do, and he's had a tremendous start to his NBA career. But I think to become that superstar, the jump shot has to become a weapon.
Pass to Pirtle. Raptors moving the ball around. Sinks the triple. Anunoby's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Raptors.
Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby is really coming along as a shooter.
He just powered that one. One of the game's top dunkers. Shooter passes to Siakam. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists in the game. Dinwiddie against Anunoby. Johnson outside. To the paint. Here's Bridges. And Barnes sends it back.
Send it back, Scotty Barnes. Show off that defensive acumen.
Fast break Toronto. Anunoby has the open look. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Yeah, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking a three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Bridges passes to Smith. Passes it to Claxton. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Well, Dennis Smith Jr. is so good at pick-and-roll situations, understanding how to pass around the defender.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Pass to Anunoby. Siakam a screen on Dinwiddie. Siakam passes to Anunoby. Good on the 3-point shot. Anunoby's got 12 points now in the quarter.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Back to Bridges. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
This guy works so hard on the defensive end. Scotty Barnes committed to contesting and altering shots.
A big-time effort for OG Anunoby, providing a lot of energy for the Toronto Raptors. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Back right after this. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. What would you pick right now, Doris, is one of the things that impresses you most about playing the NBA?
Boy, Kev, there's a couple of things that really stand out. Number one, the ball skills that players have and the ability to shoot the ball with range off the bounce. Those are game-changing aspects in today's NBA.
Second half underway. Here's who Jock Vaughn's got on the floor. Thomas is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Simmons. Then it's Walker. And it's Watford in at the center. With that shot, the Raptor lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Walker.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
Here's Dick. It's Trent on the wing. For 3. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
No hesitation whatsoever from Trent Jr. His mind is always thinking shot.
Out to the right wing. Jacks up a 3. And the Nets, another 3.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Boucher kicks to Young. Here's the pass to Boucher. To the inside. Now Young. Good. Nice job down low. Young's got his first points of the game.
In so many different ways, Dick gets the ball to his teammates, always on time and on target.
Outside Thomas. There's a screen. Lets the 3 fly. Kept alive. to the right side. Back to Finney-Smith. Launches a three. And it's Toronto with the rebound. And from undrafted in 2016 Doris, Dorian Finney-Smith, now a player that every team in the league would covet.
Well, this is a long wing defender, Kevin, and he's now made himself legit as a 3-and-D prototypical player. And he stayed at it, earned the rewards, and now says, my mom can finally put her feet up. I have made it.
Walker in the corner. It's hauled in by Trent. Toronto leading by 9. Boucher in the post. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And so Thomas will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Here's Dick. Guarded by Simmons. Boucher with a screen on Simmons. Dick passes to Boucher. Count that one.
That pass was about the location. Puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
Outside, Walker. Drops in the tray. Walker's got 6 here in this quarter.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give.
And there's the call on Trendon Watford. That is his first foul of the game. Walker against Trent. Dick in the corner. Young left side. 6 to shoot. Boucher kicks to McDaniels. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Raptors lead by 10.
Tremendous vision from Chris Boucher. He is making a case for being more involved offensively.
Walker the pass to Simmons. Here's Thomas. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Here's Dick. Guarded by Simmons. Dick passes to Trent. That shot missing. Walker with some nice D. Nets trail by 8. Here's Watford. Outside for Thomas. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter.
Oh, a nice defensive play. Alter the shot, then stay right there to clean up the glass.
Dick wide open. And the 3 off target. Brooklyn's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Here's Simmons. Watford. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Dick with it. Nothing on the board. Here's Young. Lays it up off the glass.
You can see how comfortable Thad Young is. Give him the ball. Let him go into attack mode.
Here's Finney-Smith. And so it's Toronto in the driver's seat. Up 8 points at the end of the quarter. There's... And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Nets trail by 8. Big men on the floor for him. It's Siakam and Pirtle. Dennis Schroeder is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Barnes, and at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Schroeder against Smith. Schroeder looking over the floor. Shot clock at 6. Here's Siakam over Johnson. Some solid defense from Johnson.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
Drains the three-pointer. Dinwiddie's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Nets. Siakam, a screen on Smith. Shooter passes to Siakam. A rebound by Johnson. Nets trail by 5. Pass to Claxton. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Passes it to Dinwiddie. Johnson up top. Out to Smith. The Nets need to get a shot off here. They set the pick, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Raptors ball.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Siakam passes to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
I think this guy is a threat to throw it down every time Pirtle gets his hands on the ball. This guy has tremendous size and takes advantage.
Smith against Schroeder. To the left wing. Here's Claxton. He's guarded by Anunoby. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Can't hit that one. Good D by Siakam. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Dinwiddie with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Smith with a wide open look. Off target from outside. Raptors leading by 7. Shooter passes to Anunoby. And 2 free throws come. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen. Triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review and close.
2 shots.
Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey, during the break, listening in on Jacques Vaughn's huddle, he told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys, we'll see if they can get it done.
Thank you, David.
Such strong footwork from Dennis Smith Jr. I mean, what an advantage. He puts the defender off balance and gets into his shot. Nice.
Schroeder dishes to Pirtle. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 5th assist in this one. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Siakam, a screen on Smith. Pass to Anunoby. Siakam looking around. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Just 2 to shoot. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Nets. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
1:36 left in the fourth quarter. Bridges passes to Claxton. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blown. And Toronto called for the foul.
And you don't like to concede the free throws, but it's better than getting flushed on.
And Claxton drops them both. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Schroeder kicks to Siakam. Now the pass to Schroeder. Clock at 6. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
You love Scotty Barnes. Keeping defenders off balance with the up fake creates the contact. Perfect.
For your Raptors. And he ends up making the second, and that stretches their lead to 8. Brooklyn's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Down low, here's Claxton, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Smith dishes to Bridges. Johnson sends the screen for Bridges. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Siakam.
How about that drive from Mikal Bridges? Draw the contact, young sir.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
We call that patience. Veteran play. That's a big-time delivery by Pascal Siakam. Pressure. What pressure?
Here's Bridges. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Shooting for Brooklyn. And the second of 2 is good. That brings them within 5.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Schroeder finds Barnes. It's taken away by Smith.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
Here's Claxton. Smith outside. Johnson with a screen on Siakam. Pirtle with the steal. And so it's the Raptors winning this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but
Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K's rivalry games, Grant. Always extra spicy, especially when they feature teams from the same conference.
Ooh, I like a little spice. But remember, only one team per conference gets to the final. So that's going to naturally develop some rivalries here and there. So tonight should be a really competitive game.
And now the opening lineup for New York. DiVincenzo and Barrett are on the wings. Randall and Robinson are the tandem inside. And it's Brunson in at the point. And that one's good for Brunson.
And mixing it up down low, Brunson, not the tallest guy on the floor, but he can finish around the basket.
Anunoby against DiVincenzo. Anunoby passes to Pirtle, and that one drops for him.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Brunson with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Here's Robinson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
And this is where Robinson will do damage. He's got the height, he's got the length, and when he's inside, he's going to capitalize.
And although Randall can run an offense, he looks so much more comfortable as a finisher, Brent.
Yeah, there are nights, BA, where Randall for sure is the primary ball handler that you want to attack and be that bowling ball to make things happen. But when he plays off the ball and he's finishing around the basket, it's incredibly difficult to stop.
Anunoby on the wing. To the inside. Here's Pirtle. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Brunson with it. He's picked up by Schroeder. That's good from Robinson on the assist by DiVincenzo.
And sometimes the simplest play is the best one. DiVincenzo made it.
Schroeder into the lane. Lets the three fly. Three-pointer. Kicks it out to Siakam. Puts up a three. And Schroeder with the three.
And right there, Dennis Schroeder shows some confidence by nailing the jumper.
Siakam against Randall. Here's DiVincenzo. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup.
And he waited for the last possible minute to get that one off. Made a sick adjustment right before he let it go.
Here's Siakam. Pass to Pirtle. Back to Siakam. Now Schroeder. Brunson defending. Clock at 6. On the attack, Schroeder uses the glass on the layup. Schroeder's got 5 points.
And even though Schroeder might be on the light end of things when it comes to his weight, he remains relentless driving towards the basket.
First team foul.
Here's Brunson. Left side, Robinson. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation. Toronto ball.
And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for Toronto. Here's Schroeder. Kicks it out to Anunoby. With the drive and the ball out of play, the Knicks will have it. Well, Grant, one of the things that keep Raptors fans positive is the youth that's represented on this roster.
Yeah, they've got a great core, BA, and lots of young guys on this team. But they're missing a star. Yeah, probably, but they can be dangerous.
And the shot goes. He has 7.
Trying to get more confident shooting from the interior. Schroeder wants to keep adding some elements to the offensive end of his game.
Kicks it out to Barrett. Pass to DiVincenzo. Brunson against Schroeder. Back to DiVincenzo. Outside Brunson. Robinson. It's good on the putback.
That's Robinson dominating on the inside to capture the board and go right back up.
Outside Schroeder. Kicks it out to Siakam. Siakam the screen. Here's Anunoby into the lane.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, I settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And that's a foul called on Jakob Poeltl. That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
46 seconds left in the first quarter. Open shot from Brunson, and it's New York scoring again.
Brunson sizing up the defense and really good at operating in the pick and roll.
And then Siakam with the jam.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Here's Brunson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his second personal.
Might have been a little force from Brunson, but he gets in there to get the foul.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Brunson. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Siakam in the post. Check by Randall. And the basket by Siakam.
A long swing player. Siakam uses that 6'9" length down low.
Out to DiVincenzo. Pass to Randall. And here's Brunson. And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. It's the Raptors up by... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
Well, in the early goings, the mid-range shot has also been working well for them. They've been racking up some points off of those jumpers, and those are probably being invited.
Siakam is the 4 with Poeltl in the middle. OG Anunoby out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Barnes in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Knicks are in the nation's media capital, but Coach Tom Thibodeau said, "I've never felt pressure. I've been at this a long time. I approach it the same way. I put everything I have into each and every day. I'm willing to live with that result. There's no one who studies this team harder than I do."
No, he has made the difference for sure. Thanks, Allie. You know, one guy who's surprisingly physical at the offensive end, Jalen Brunson.
Fundamentals, BA, around Jalen Brunson's footwork are things that young players today need to study. Incredibly efficient and very dangerous when he gets it going offensively.
And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Schroeder. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
That one drops for him. Randall's got 5 points.
Well, for a bigger guy, Randall really has some tricky handle, and he'll throw off the defense.
Here's Siakam. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Siakam with a screen on DiVincenzo. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Back to Anunoby. Beyond the arc. And the Raptors, another 3.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Robinson finds Brunson. Inside, here's Randall. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Randall's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, Randall finding out some creative ways how to score on the inside, becoming smarter and more adept at doing so.
Robinson can't hit.
Oh, gritty defense, protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Schroeder passes to Pirtle. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Outside Schroeder. Up top Siakam. Wide open look. And the basket is good. Give him 8 points now. And with the surge in scoring around the league, Brent, what's the key to modern NBA defense?
Great question, B.A. I mean, you have to have versatility. You have to have coaches that can get creative. And you got to have players who are wanting to buy in on the defensive end. You just cannot give great scorers, and this league has a ton of them, a steady diet of shooting from three. And you got to keep them guessing.
Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
Well, you can tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting. Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Here's Schroeder. Ooh, Robinson with a block.
Hard to score when Robinson's down there being a factor.
Back to Barrett. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Outside for Randall. 5 on the clock. Here's Brunson. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Raptors have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. And stolen by Barrett. Fast break, New York. Pass to Randall. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks?
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Randall, the pass to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 5. With some arc. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Siakam. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. Schroeder's got 3 assists now in this one.
A heady play there from Schroeder, zipping the pass to the teammate who had the cleanest look on the possession. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
A 3 from Barnes. No luck on that one. Outside, DiVincenzo. Can't connect from long distance. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Raptors out in front. They're up by 1. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter. After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. One guy who's been getting it done is Dennis Schroeder.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So on the floor for the Knicks, they've got Isaiah Hartenstein. Emmanuel Quickly is out there with Josh Hart. And it's Jeffries in at the 3. And the foul on Gary Trent. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's New York with it. It's a 1-point game. And here's Quickly. Here's Grimes. Hits the trifecta. Grimes has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Takes it inside. It's stolen by Hart. Fast break, New York. gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Jalen Brunson has been a steadying presence at the point guard spot for the Knicks. Coach Thibodeau said his mind is probably his greatest asset. He's always been that way. He's mastered all the fundamentals, and the game's not too big for him. Brian?
Yeah, in either sense of the word, right? All right, Allie, thank you. Good stuff. Young, the pass to McDaniels. Trent for three. The Knicks with the rebound. Back in 2017, two-way contracts started in the NBA, created more opportunities, Grant.
The BA Chris Boucher signing one of the first two-ways back in 2017. I mean, he was a huge success story for this system. Chris signing a big contract during the 2022 free agency period.
Boucher on the screen. Driving inside. Dick gets the bucket. Dick's got his first 2 points.
Nice idea by Grady Dick. I mean, he put the ball on the floor, and I think that'll open things up for him.
Quickly with the ball, and it's Trent picking him up. Here's Grimes. He's got 6. From the arc. Shot clock at 6. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Jeffries. McDaniels with the rebound.
Look, everyone wants to be part of a highlight play, but when you miss on completing it, it's pretty embarrassing, just like we saw there.
Boucher is screen on quickly. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Kicks it to quickly. Pass to Jeffries. Back to quickly. The deep three. And Boucher with the block.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Here's Dick, guarded by quickly. Nice move. Driving in, and it's flushed down. A nice jam. Man, what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
Here's Jeffries. No points so far. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
At the line for the Knicks.
And the technical free throw is good. When the Knicks are good, Brent, it seems like they have that gritty defense-first mentality.
Yeah, BA 94 and 99, those finals teams were so great defensively for the New York Knicks. Kind of taking that in-your-face attitude and bringing it to the court to rough you up. Good recent Knicks teams have had that behind their coaching staff, and it's gotten them back in the right place.
Driving to the basket, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Well, there's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
6 on the shot clock. Pass to Jeffries. Hard with it. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by Trent. Boucher against Hart, and finished off by Boucher.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Kicks it to quickly. Jacks up a 3. Can't get it to drop. The Raptors with a lead. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Trent finds Boucher, and finished off by Boucher.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there, just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Like how selfless Quickly was on that play, just creating team offense.
Here's Dick. He has 6. Pass to McDaniels. Good if it goes. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And we've just finished the 3rd quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's the Raptors. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Barnes and Siakam in at the forward position. Dennis Schroeder is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Siakam, and Siakam with the slam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
Brunson to the basket. It's good.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Schroeder against Brunson. Good on the shot. Schroeder's got 5 points in the quarter.
And scoring in a variety of ways so far in this game.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Right side, Brunson. Back to DiVincenzo. Randall outside. From outside, off the mark. To the middle. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Randall outside. Outside Barrett. This one for 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam outside. Pass to Barnes. Outside Anunoby. Barnes against Randall. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
Now Brunson. Back to DiVincenzo. Lets it go from deep. Schroeder with a rebound.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Pass to Pirtle. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Schroeder's got his 4th assist in this one. And the Knicks call time here. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. That one goes. Count it.
And the coaching staff enjoying that as Randall is becoming a bit more of a facilitator.
Schroeder passes to Pirtle. And he gets the bucket. Pirtle's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points. 2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
For 3, Randall. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Can't say I expected Julius on that particular play to pull up because he had the lane, but that was smooth.
On the attack, Schroeder, and he lays it up and in. Schroeder's got 20 points.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Schroeder passes to Siakam. Now here's Schroeder. Back to Siakam. Clock at 6. He takes it in. And Siakam with the jam.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Raptors.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Pascal Siakam.
It felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
At least the over-the-back call comes from playing hard. But you'd like to see him get better position.
Yeah, he'd like to have that one back. I think there was an angle to get to that ball, but a bit reckless on that play.
Brunson passes to Randall. The three, DiVincenzo. And it's in. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And Dante stepping up big time for his teammates.
Barnes. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his second.
It's going to go on R.J. Barrett.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 7-point game.
Making the most of his trip to the line and helping them extend their lead.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. .23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8.
Schroeder last year accepting his role of coming off the bench and being a scorer, so whatever it is the coaching staff is asking of him, he's willing to do it. Breathe easy now, the biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Randall outside. Right side, Barrett. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And Barrett will give you these kind of flashes. He got up that time.
So it's Toronto picking up the win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fan. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
eyes on the center matchup, Greg, in this one. These two bigs bring so much to their respective teams.
Yeah, and remember when people thought centers were going extinct? Look around the league. There's so much talent at that position, including the two guys we get to watch here tonight.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Randall will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. Out on the perimeter, DiVincenzo and Barrett. And it's Brunson in at point guard. Now here's DiVincenzo. Mitchell Robinson unable to get his last shot to go in. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. We know they like having Brunson out there, Greg, a player they can run the entire offense through.
No doubt. And he can be trusted on to take the keys and just run things effectively. He keeps mistakes to a minimum, and he's a solid creator for his teammates.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Smith on the wing. From deep. It's rebounded by Barrett. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Knicks. Pass to Brunson. It's not going to go for him. Dinwiddie with some nice D. Claxton with it. Robinson picks him up, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett. We're about 1 minute into the first. Here's Johnson. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Going to work in the mid-range. This is how confident Johnson is from this area.
Robinson kicks to Brunson with the drive, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You gladly take those.
And that one drops.
How about Johnson with the hot pass? Good job seeing that open.
Here's Brunson. Up and in on the layup. Brunson's got 6.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game. Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
Claxton with it. Robinson picks him up. Claxton with the bucket.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
Robinson, that's good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here is Smith. That's tipped. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
First personal foul. Team seconds. Shooting for New York. Mitchell Robinson.
That one misses for Robinson. Richard, doesn't Dante DiVincenzo have infectious energy?
The minute he hits the floor, he is playing his entire heart out. It's a jolt of energy for the team, and the fans feel it also.
Out to Brunson. Here's Randall. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
Oh, great feed there by Jalen Brunson, a terrific facilitator.
And it's Dinwiddie with the ball, bringing it up now for the Nets, trailing by 4. Claxton with the bucket. Claxton's got his second basket of the game.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates. You can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
The shot's good from Brunson.
Great jumper there from Brunson, living off that mid-range.
There's a good screen. Johnson, the pass to Claxton. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's Randall. Goes to the reverse layup and traps it in.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. So the wing on the left. High post, Johnson. Randall on him. Johnson dishes to Dinwiddie. Johnson sets the screen for Dinwiddie. Passes it to Claxton. 5 on the clock. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Guy's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Still yet to score. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
Bridges outside. To the middle. Here's Claxton. Robinson pulls it in.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Outside for Randall. Hits it from three-point range. Randall's got 7 points.
Working on being more consistent with this shot. Randall certainly helping his confidence moving forward.
And the basket by Johnson.
Romario, come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
After Brunson, just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Outside for Randall. Here's Robinson. A slam dunk by Robinson.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And so it's New York with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Knicks.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
Out in the wings for him, Dinwiddie and Bridges. The post tandem, it's Johnson and Claxton. And it's Smith in at the one. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. And so it's New York with it, following the bucket by the Nets. DiVincenzo passes to Randall. Good.
And that is a big man rumbling downhill. Randall is an excellent pick and roll partner.
And GA, this Nets team, kind of slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness and get out and run and challenge opposing bigs to cover you in space.
Here's Johnson, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Good work on the offensive glass. Johnson putting his 6'8" height to great use.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Nets have been forced to pivot from their star-crossed super team era. The what-ifs are fading into the rearview mirror. Now it's people like Mikal Bridges that are going to form the next new era. And rest assured, this team has dug its way out of far worse. With the draft assets and two-way talent on their roster, their aim is to remain competitive. Kevin?
I think they are. David, thank you for the report.
I like whenever Smith leaves up high for the jam. He's a guy that just doesn't mess around when he's in attack mode to get to the rim.
And he comes up with the deuce. And 11 points for Julius Randle.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Dinwiddie for 3. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in this game. A 3 for DiVincenzo. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition 3. But if he'd missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Still without a basket. To the paint. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
You gotta love his hustle. Leading the defense, no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Coaches say, GA, the league has a problem when it's punishing the retaliators and not the instigators. Do they have a point?
Kevin, I think so. But for any scuffle, it's worth asking who started it, and that's what we do in life normally, right? And one thing about Cam Johnson, his shooting mechanics are elite.
We already know that he shoots a high percentage from three, but he also has the height to shoot over people from out there, and that adds to the confidence.
Now here's Brunson. 10 points for him. High post try. Here's Robinson. The pass to Brunson. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Dinwiddie. Banked in off the glass.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
The Knicks leading by 5. Brunson finds Robinson. 1:56 left in the first half. And here's Barrett. Hasn't made one yet. It's taken away by Smith. Out to Bridges. They get it again. Smith outside. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 11. Out to Bridges. Johnson sets the screen for Bridges. Another shot.
What effort from Randall putting in work on the defensive end.
Shot by Johnson, no good.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Chalk up 2 there. Johnson's got 15 points.
With his shooting ability, Johnson is a great screener in the two-man game.
Randall kicks to Robinson. DiVincenzo with the screen for Robinson. Bridges with the steal. In transition, here come the Nets. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
It's his first trip to the line. He's off on the first.
And one thing you know about Claxton, he's not going to waste his opportunity.
Yeah, he's one of the most efficient scorers in this league, and he's all about getting quality, high-percentage shots, Greg. He doesn't force shots that aren't there for him.
Now, here is Robinson. Capitalizes off the crossover. 6 points for Robinson.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently, neither did the defender.
And Smith with the stuff.
Easy to lose track of the pick and roll. Smith Jr., his speed and IQ are superb.
Brunson scanning the floor. Here's Randall. And no good on the last second attempt this time. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Knicks lead. But thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And New York, looking at who they've got, you've got Josh Hart. Emmanuel quickly out there with Hartenstein, and it's Grimes in at the 2 guard.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And here we go. Finishes the break with a slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Jeffries can't get it to go. The Nets with the lead. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now. Oh, just solid on the one-handed that slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Dinwiddie, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this, and he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal foul.
Spencer Dinwiddie at the line 1 time.
Catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by...
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Grimes. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, everybody. Quentin Grimes is not just a 3-and-D guy. He's one of the best in the league at attacking the closeout. He says they know about my shooting, so that opens up my drive game. Them closing out hard, I can see if they're coming to my right side or my left side. It's read and react. Quick decisions. Kevin, my decision is to send it back to you.
All right, D.A., that's why you're in the Hall of Fame. Thank you so much. Claxton finds Smith. Driving in. Claxton, the pass to Smith. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Knicks trail by 4. Here's Grimes. His three-pointer's off the mark. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Tipped away. And now the Knicks on the break. Launches the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. And it's now only a 1-point Brooklyn lead.
The transition 3. It's part of the new NBA. And when he's taking them, it's a great shot.
Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Quick guy with a long stride. Bridges, this man can blitz the hoop.
Here he goes. Pass to Hart. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And a whole new lineup here for Brooklyn. And Simmons kicks to Thomas. Back to Simmons. Now, here's Thomas. D right on him. 6 on the shot clock. And pushing it up. Here's New York.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
His first personal. First team foul.
The Nets have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. And Brooklyn with another turnover here. Driving inside. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Grimes passes to Jeffries. Now Hart, clock at 4. Here's Hartenstein, and it comes off the front of the rim. It's a close game here in Brooklyn. Finney Smith in the post. Defended by Hart. And Finney Smith gets it to go.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's Hartenstein. Over to the wing. Passes to Hart. For the tie. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Nets leading by 3. Pass to Finney Smith. Nets passing it around. Simmons against Quickly, and Simmons slams it in.
And guys, it's just beautiful watching Simmons in screen and roll situations. A manipulative master when it comes to tearing apart the defense.
The Nets have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. And Simmons slams it in.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow. No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Outside, Walker. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Quickly. And he drains the three, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time.
The previous play is
The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Thomas. Then it's Walker. Then it's Simmons. And it's Watford in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And Simmons kicks to Walker. Inside, here's Watford. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Quickly with it. He's picked up by Walker. Here's Grimes. Takes it inside. Here's Hartenstein. The rebound by Watford. Nets leading by 4. Outside, Walker. Uncovered. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
A flat-out bulldog in the paint. Great job to follow his own shot there and get the basket.
Quickly against Walker. Grimes. No good with the triple.
And not allowing the shooter within an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
So both teams making some changes here. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And they're pushing it up. The pass to Brunson. There's the drive from the arc. The rebound by the Nets. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Brooklyn?
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And another thing they did well was just keep the effort up offensively. Lots of boards leading to extra opportunities, which they converted.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Knicks trail by 8. Robinson a screen on Smith. Brunson goes in. And it's good for 2.
Oh, that's a nice read from Brunson out of the pick and roll.
The Nets shooting 66% right now. This offense getting everything they want out there. Smith dishes to Johnson. Beyond the arc. Smith gets it to go on the assist by Johnson.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Handle outside. DiVincenzo with the screen for Randall. Back to DiVincenzo. Brunson the pass to DiVincenzo. Clock at 6. Now here's Brunson. The 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Bridges, no one around him. And the Nets, another 3.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
It's stolen by Barrett. And pushing it up, here's New York. Brunson kicks to Robinson. Shoots over Bridges. Rebound, Brooklyn. Claxton's got his 5th rebound in this one. There's the triple. And the Nets, another 3.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable, taking and making his share of threes.
Here's Brunson outside for Randall. Some nice passing by New York here. Out left of the wing. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Looking to end the run. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. There's 1:26 left to play in the final quarter.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Nets.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Johnson.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's his 1st foul. 50 seconds left in the game.
And great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
Barrett the pass to Robinson. 3-pointer, Randall. Bridges with the board.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Here's Smith. The Knicks pull it in.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
16 seconds left in the 4th quarter. DiVincenzo passes to Randall. On the clock. From deep 3-point land. A shot off that time. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah.
It'll be the Nets off the tip. So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. Siakam is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. Dennis Schroeder is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Barnes in at the small forward.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
One thing the Raptors did very well in 2023, Smitty, was pester ball handlers.
They led the league in steals in the regular season. BA by a fairly significant margin. That really speaks to their defensive focus. Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Siakam outside. And he drives in. When you look at Pascal Siakam, Smitty, he's really stepped up and accepted more responsibility.
Yes, this demonstrates leadership, BA. Siakam is a go-to guy for this team. Someone they trust to deliver in big moments.
And without a superstar scorer, Grant, the question has always been, how does this Nets team generate enough offense?
Yeah, well, hero ball is not going to work. I mean, they've got to push the pace and trust one another and go from good shot to great shot.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Hello, Scotty Barnes throws it down. Okay, young fella.
There's the screen by Johnson. For 3, Bridges. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Anunoby passes to Schroeder. Out to the wing. Outside Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. There's the drive. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
What a ferocious drive. Scotty was not holding back.
Pass to Smith. Back to Johnson. For 3. Pirtle grabs a miss. For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Siakam finds Barnes. Back to Siakam. Anunoby against Johnson. Back to Siakam. Kicks it out to Anunoby. The 17-footer. Barnes, no good.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Pass to Claxton. Johnson a screen on Pirtle. Tipped away. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. The finish. Rips down the breakaway slam.
This is what you want to do with the young guns. Get them out in transition. Anunoby can run all day.
Johnson a screen on Barnes. Bridges passes to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
Back to Siakam. To the paint. Here's Pirtle. Pass to Schroeder. Back to Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
And that's what you love seeing from your bigs. Siakam leaving no room for error with the jam.
Here's Claxton. Pirtle grabs a miss. On offense, here come the Raptors. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Pass to Barnes. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Schroeder against Smith. Outside Schroeder. Claxton with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
With the floater, and he sinks the layup.
And I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Siakam with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Barnes, no good. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Trailing by 2. And Dinwiddie, here we go. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Siakam. Here he goes. Claxton with a rebound.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
There's the screen by Johnson. Bridges passes to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
Launches it from deep, and that's not gonna go. Tie game in Brooklyn. Don't go away. We'll be back moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
So for Toronto right now, Barnes and Siakam in at the forward positions. OG Anunoby out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. For 3, Dinwiddie. Rebound by the Raptors. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds now. Did you know that Jakob Pirtle's parents were both elite volleyball players?
Yes, BA, that makes a lot of sense. Another game where height and reach are a factor. So this is where he gets those instincts.
Well, there was a lot of hype around Scotty Barnes when he came out. Smitty, does Rookie of the Year quiet those nerves, you think?
I think so, BA. Not only did Barnes know he belonged, he proved it, and he's only getting better.
Smith passes to Claxton. Screen by Claxton. Down low. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Anunoby finds Schroeder. Drives to the hoop. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Barnes. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Mikal Bridges is a premier defender. He said, quote, people take it for granted how tough it is to guard the top perimeter players in this league and not be able to really touch them because they're going to get the foul call. You've got to guard these matchups one-on-one, and I think we get taken for granted. BA, he's on point.
Yeah, he does have a point there. Thanks, Allie. Got a piece of it. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
Elevating his playmaking over time, Siakam recognizes when his teammates have clean looks.
Well, the Raptors have earned quite the reputation for their player development, Smitty.
You're totally right, BA. They don't need to pick in the lottery. They've got great value out of their draft picks, and a lot of those have become stars.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Pass to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Yes, sir. Scotty Barnes taking flight.
Schroeder against Smith to the paint. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Outside Anunoby. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Smith with it. He's picked up by Schroeder. Out to Bridges. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
Stay here. Brooklyn ball.
Just 5 on the clock. A nice shot by Smith.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the free ball.
Schroeder passes to Pirtle. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Schroeder finds Siakam. Back to Schroeder. 4 on the clock. And there's Siakam. That one's good. On the assist from Schroeder. Siakam's got 6 points.
More of a score-first point guard, but Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open man.
Smith passes to Claxton. Unable to get that one. Pirtle with some nice D. And here's Schroeder outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. And now it's a 6-point Raptor lead.
Very quick into his pull-up. Schroeder doesn't leave the defender any time to recover.
Screen by Claxton. Dinwiddie with it. He's picked up by Pirtle. Claxton. Soft touch off the glass. Claxton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Schroeder passes to Siakam. Kicks it out to Barnes. Anunoby against Dinwiddie. Now here's Anunoby. The D's right on him. From deep, Pirtle. The rebound by the Nets. It's Bridges on the wing. Pass to Claxton. From down in the low post, it goes. And now just a 2-point Raptor lead.
Yeah, making the smart pass there. I mean, Bridges doesn't just hold the ball.
Pirtle with a screen on Johnson. From the high post, Siakam, no good. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Raptors out in front, up 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You look at Nicholas Claxton, what a contribution.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Ben Simmons is out there with Lonnie Walker. Then it's Cam Thomas. Then it's Trendon Watford. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4-man position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Outside McDaniels. Back to Trent. From outside the arc. On the take. And that one is hammered home.
Nice idea by Grady Dick. I mean, he put the ball on the floor, and I think that'll open things up for him. Okay, Smitty, I don't want to make you feel old, but we both played against Gary Trent's dad.
Well, Grant, I'm not. But seriously, Gary Sr. was a 6'8 post. Gary Jr. a 6'5 shooter. They have different games, but both Trents are great competitors, Grant.
Oh, my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
Here's Dick. Simmons defending. Dick, the pass to Trent. Here's Dick. With the crossover. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Grant, with his size and range, Grady Dick is a ready-made floor spacer.
Oh, this kid is lights out shooting the ball, B.A. Such a threat to defenses. You can't lose track of him. He's always moving around the floor.
Smitty, if you could choose one current guy to play alongside, who would it be?
Ooh, that's a tough question, B.A., but I'm going to go with Steph Curry. I think the reason why is because of the range he shoots it with will give me a lot of room on the other side to get buckets.
Toronto foul. Gary Trent Jr. First personal foul. First team foul.
Brooklyn trailing. Outside Walker. Watford with a screen. Walker passes to Watford. Back to Walker. Simmons finds Walker. Shot clock at 6. Knocks it loose. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And the Nets miss again.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Trent for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Trent's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And the Nets miss again. For Toronto, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Boucher outside. Here's Dick. 3-pointer. And finished off by Boucher.
You can count on him to bring the energy. Boucher crashes in and gets the effort points off the rebound.
Brooklyn calls timeout. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And Thaddeus Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Walker against Trent. A drive by Walker.
Walker embraces the physicality of this game, wanting to go to the line whenever he can.
Free throw good, Walker. And both free throws good for Walker.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Pass to Boucher. A minute 53 left in the third quarter of the game. Young can't hit. Brooklyn has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Walker for 3. McDaniels with the rebound. The Raptors with a lead. Right side, Young. Boucher passes to Dick. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Pass to Thomas. Here's Watford. Outside, Finney-Smith. From deep. Nets keep it alive. Takes the 3. Here's Thomas. There's the 3. That shot missing. Toronto has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Raptors.
High-effort, fast-break plays. They have been very effective for them in this game, generating a lot of points for them.
Yeah, all throughout the game, the opposition hasn't been able to keep them off the glass, and they're paying for it, giving up second-chance points.
There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Dick. Simmons defending. Boucher passes to Dick. It's McDaniels on the wing. Pass to Dick. 6 to shoot. Releases. McDaniels can't hit. And so it's Simmons with it. He brings it up for the Nets. 4-point game. Walker passes to Finney-Smith. And that one's good. Finney-Smith's got 4 points this quarter.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Screen by Young. Trent releases from the wing and drills it.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's the Raptors. They lead by 4. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. So for Toronto right now, Siakam is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. Dennis Schroeder is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Siakam, no good. Here's Brooklyn, trailing by 2. Johnson for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Outstanding move in the lane. Just enjoy that one at home, folks.
No doubt, with some huge elevation on the finish. Smith finds Bridges. Now here's Claxton. Back to Bridges. The shake. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
Barnes feeling it out a bit. Out to Schroeder. Pass to Anunoby. Outside Barnes. Siakam with a screen on Bridges. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
It's Bridges on the wing. Stolen by Siakam. Pass to Pirtle. Anunoby with it. Oh, got a piece of it. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Three-pointer, Bridges. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the middle. Here's Siakam. Johnson with the defensive effort. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. On the break. And here's Schroeder outside. And the three-pointer goes. And the Raptors lead by 7.
That's the activity they need from Schroeder on the defensive end. With his quickness, he can be disruptive.
To the inside. It's stolen by Barnes. Smith against Schroeder. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Siakam for 3. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got his 4th rebound in this one. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so. Pirtle finds Barnes. Schroeder against Smith. Kicks it out to Barnes. Back to Anunoby. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Siakam, no good.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Johnson a screen on Pirtle. Bridges passes to Johnson. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pass to Anunoby. Inside. Stolen by Dinwiddie. And they're on the run. Bridges with it. And it's Anunoby picking him up. Smith outside. Screen by Claxton. Smith passes to Claxton. It's stolen by Barnes. And here's Schroeder outside. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
The motor Pascal has never stops, showing great activity on the glass to keep plays going.
Johnson passes to Claxton. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. And here's Schroeder outside. Knocks down the long J. And now a 10-point Raptor lead.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Knocked away. Pass to Claxton. Outside Johnson. Back to Claxton. Barnes with the rebound. Siakam looking it over. Takes a 3. No good. So no problem for Toronto as they get the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very